We're here with Wheaton head men's basketball coach Mike Schauer following his team's victory at North Park on Saturday night. Coach, overall, really good overall effort from your team tonight.
Yeah, I was very pleased. These games make coaches nervous, right? Because you know if you show up and compete to the best of your ability, your chances to win are pretty good. And so it makes you anxious to make sure your team's prepared and will compete at the appropriate level and don't take these opportunities for granted. So I was really pleased. I thought we competed early. Got that early 19-point lead in the first half, and then kind of got a little careless with the basketball and some of our decision making. But it was really important. I thought Ricky Samuelson was special in the first half. Hit 4 of 4 from 3, and even though we struggled a little bit in a stretch, he hit enough shots that kind of made the gap in the margin a little bit bigger than it may have been in the first half. And then obviously Aston kind of took over in the second half and stretched that lead to an insurmountable number.
As you said, Ricky Samuelson played well with 21 points. Kobe Eichelberger with another double-double. Just talk a little bit about the effort from those guys.
Yeah, obviously, Ricky, the percentage he shoots from the three-point line is pretty absurd. I told him in the locker room, because of how well Aston is playing and the numbers Aston is putting up, people are kind of missing what a great year Ricky Samuelson is having. One of the best years we've had a guard have, and really only one of the few years that eclipse it is the one Aston is having. So I just, Ricky is so unassuming that I don't know that he even cares. He's just a kid that shows up and does his work and his job every day and is a joy to coach. Kobe's been a huge offensive addition to us. He's really kind of become that third guy offensively that teams really have to identify, and how well he's shooting the ball from the perimeter. He can get to the basket, even though teams are prepped for it. He's hard to keep from getting to the rim, and once he gets there, he finishes. So him as a third option offensively has really catapulted us to a pretty good level.
Coach, talk a little bit about the upcoming homestand. You got 2 big games against teams that you're fighting for both spots in the tournament with, as well as placement in the tournament. Let's talk about those 2 games.
Yeah, I told the guys, after this game, as coaches, we kind of do a hierarchy of season-long accomplishments. The first one is to have a winning season. We've eclipsed that a while ago. The next one is conference tournament, to get into the conference tournament. And obviously Wednesday night's game, now that Elmhurst beat Carthage, we can secure a spot in the conference tournament with a win there. And so we just talked about that and the opportunity that's before you. You go all season from October 15th and you have these goals and you kind of march along. Then all of a sudden you get here and we're guaranteed whatever it is, 10 days. That's all we have left guaranteed. And you really have to take advantage of these days and prepare and play your best.